What is the difference between Karma Yoga of the Gita and Kriya Yoga of the Patanjali Yoga Sutras? Kriya Yoga is a subset of Karma Yoga. Karma Yoga of the Gita is living life based on actions, right and righteous, regulated by wisdom. It is freedom in action and not freedom from action. Karma Yoga is a comprehensive set of principles which, when applied, transmute any ordinary work into liberating service. Kriya Yoga means an action plan for acquiring a calm and tranquil mind, an action plan for reaching an absolutely still state of mind. Patanjali Yoga Sutras declare, Tapasvadhyaya Ishvara Pranidhanani Kriya Yogaha. Kriya Yoga entails three interlinked principles: Tapaha, Swadhyaya, Ishvara Pranidhana. Tapaha, purification. Swadhyaya, self-study. Ishvara Pranidhana, devotion to the divine. Tapaha means to heat, to glow, to purify, to change, to transform. Tapas, therefore, refers to the practices and disciplines leading to acquiring a healthy, radiant body and clarity of mind. Generally, tapas refers to austerity, penance, and undertaking the practices that require putting the body and mind through hardship and thereby intensifying one's endurance. Tapas can be practiced through various yogasanas and pranayama. Tapas, self-discipline, not only prepares us for self-study, but it is also a means for self-study. Swadhyaya. Swadhyaya, self-study, has two aspects. The first is the recitation of mantras. Patanjali placed particular emphasis on the Bija mantra Om. The second aspect of Swadhyaya is the study of scriptures, our Shastras. Ishvara Pranidhana, devotion, surrender to the Lord. Now, this threefold sadhana of Kriya Yoga is a subset of Karma Yoga. In the Gita, Krishna explains various types of Karma Yoga. Daivam evapare yajnam yogina paryupasate brahmagna vapare yajnam yagne naivopajuhvati Shotradin indriyananye samyamagnishu juhvati Shabdadin vishayananya indriyagnishu juhvati Sarvani indriya karmani prana karmani chapare Atma samyamya yogagnau juhvati jnana deepite Dravya yajnas tapo yajna yoga yajnas tathapare Swadhyaya jnana yajnamscha yatayah samshitavratah Apane juhvati pranam prane panam tathapare Pranapana gati ruddhva pranayama parayanah Apare niyataharaha pranan praneshu juhvati Sarvepyete yajna vido yajna kshapita kalmashaha. Through the 6 shlokas in the chapter 4 of the Gita, Krishna gives us a long list of applications of Karma Yoga and its various types. Worshipping various devatas, performance of various kinds of Vedic yajnas, mastery of sense organs, that is, ability to filter what comes to the mind through the senses. Mind mastery, exercising free will and turning the mind away from unhealthy distractions. Restraining the mind from cooperating with the senses and the vital breath in their activities. Charity, austerities, self-discipline, pilgrimage, regulated and moderated lifestyle, study of scriptures and offering this knowledge to others, pranayama, systematic breath regulation and control, regulated and well-balanced healthy diet. These are all various ways in which Karma Yoga can be practiced. Thus we see that Patanjali has taken few facets of the Gita's Karma Yoga and postulated his Kriya Yoga. Sarvam Sri Krishnarpanamastu.